hopping frog.
Yes.
A horny toad.
It's a horny toad. In the snow?
And have you not ever seen a frog's body and size and feet? That's not it. And a frog cannot travel 100 miles in one evening.
No.
None of those things
make
can.
hoof prints.
No.
Even with his whole body, it would look like a hoof. And it said, others said that it was rats that did it.
Rats?
Yes.
How? They have little pitter-patter feet.
Well, I think it was like the body, like they were hopping through the snow and making these weird tracks. But if you show
pairs,
yeah,
equal distance,
there was more
the
than
whole
one.
time.
It was because there was a lot. It was a lot of rats that did
They
it.
just
I'm
infested the county,
equidistant,
and then left.
Yes, equidistant
In the perfect formation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And one person suggested that it was a balloon, and the shackles that attach the mooring ropes, to moor the balloon down. That it was the shackles that were bounding across the snow, making this, which makes sense.
I would buy that, but
for the distance and from where it was, why would a balloon?
And why would it be so perfect all the time?
Right,
it wouldn't be.
I mean, if two of them, and it was like going around at a perfect speed that stayed steady, but it wouldn't do that. You know
How
what I mean?
would it go over a wall
the
and
wind
then land perfectly on the other side?
Yes, and it's like it makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time.
It would make sense if they found that somewhere.
Right.
I might buy it more.
Did they have hot air balloons in 1855? They must have.
I think that was like a big thing, like the World's Fair and stuff like that.
Something, yeah.
But
they said a similar case was noted 15 years earlier in Scotland, 1840. So there was towns in Scotland that said the same thing. They had a similar occurrence with these weird prints. And Munich and the Dresden Frauenkirch, Germany.
That sounds bad for some reason to me.
Kerguelen Islands in the southern Indian Ocean, and the Chateau de Morveau in Belgium in 1945 had similar occurrences. And that's more modern. That's in more modern times. 1945. They had similar occurrence. So
not to take you off the subject, but do you hear now when people talk about, oh, you were born in the 1900s? It makes me want to die.
Yes.
Referring to the 1900s. I was born in the 1900s.
We were born in the 1900s.
I know. Isn't that a horrible thought?
That is horrifying.
I know. Sorry. You said that, and I was like 1900s, and it made me think of it, and I'm like, oh my God, I hate you.
They said that in 1855, that same year, that there was places in Poland that had a similar occurrence with the same kind of footprints.
See? So that can't be some kind of strange balloon thing happening, because it's happening all over.
Yeah, and they said that there was a garden in Devon in 2009 that said they had those prints, but they knew about it. It's the same town.
Yeah,
it might just be like a
prank,
right? They're trying to get
local
publicity.
Legend thing.
Yeah. Oh, look! I found these footprints in my backyard.
Yeah, they were trying to start it again.
Sure, you did.
And if it just happened in their backyard, and
look at you have these shoes with with
oh, and look at the shoes.
Horseshoes on your shoes. Look and go figure. Yeah, it's like, oh, it snowed. Let's go make footprints outside.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the gist of what I found. Not a lot, but it's an interesting story.
It is interesting.
And it's something I had never heard of before.
Right.
But it's still unsolved. Like, nobody knows what caused
happened.
the prints.
So...
And you have to think, too, at the time, 1855, there's no TV, there's no Facebook, there's none of that. So a lot of it could be just, furor.
Yes.
People got worked up. And so in the neighboring towns, oh my God, I saw those here, too. So you don't know if all of it's true.
Right. And we don't know about Facebook if all it's true either.
Yeah, well, for sure. It's the same thought, though. You know what I mean? There's no, there's no photographs.
There's no way to prove that it's all the same.
Right.
It's just like rumor mill. It goes from one town to the town. Yes, I think that was the same night mine was. But here's my theory on it. Mm-hmm. My ex's birthday is, I think it's the 8th or 9th of February. And he's practically Satan. So I believe Satan was there, and that's why he was born on that day. I'm not going to say what ex.
What year? 1965.
No. That's true. I didn't date anyone that old.
No, it's true. I would concur with the Satan thing.
Right?
He was Evil.
So I'm thinking that Satan's it's Satan. It's that time he comes to Earth and he apparently has spawn. Oh boy, I cracked myself right up. I was waiting the whole time you were talking to pull that joke.
Oh, you found the date. What was the date?
What was the date again? Oh man.
So after the week I've had so many, like, I had clients this morning that canceled last minute, and it was just like you get everything ready and they're like, we're not making it in. I'm like, of course you're not, because I had to get dropped off to work this morning because my car doesn't work, and then I had to immediately call my husband back, and of course he just got home, a half-hour drive, and my client
okay, I'll turn around, come back.
You don't have to rush because there's laundry I gotta fold, and it's like you majored in aesthetics and minored in laundry. Same with massage. It's like laundry is nonstop. There's always sheets and towels. We do like probably 8 loads of laundry a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's always laundry going.
That sounds like something Satan would make you do. That'd be my hell.
Dishes.
I
would do laundry over dishes.
Yeah, I don't mind folding laundry. It's kind of relaxing.
I hate dishes.
So we should first off talk about the winner of our drawing.
Yes!
Because if you listen to our Halloween special, Burville Cider Mill, Haunting of Burville Cider Mill, we had a really cool mug and mulling spices and a sticker. And the winner is... Give me a drum roll.
I'm hitting my notebook like it's drums with my hands. Jessica Brown! Woo! Yay!
Thank you, Jessica, for listening and participating in our contest.
Yay!
We will reach out to you to figure out, logistics.
If you hear this before we reach out, because I'm gonna wait till this airs so that you can listen to it and be excited and surprised. Yes. And then if we don't hear back from you in a couple of days after this airs, then we'll reach out to you and let you know. So,
another thing I wanted to, we'll share some business, shall we?
Sure.
Another thing I wanted to tell them about is that we're planning on eventually hitting you up to 2 episodes a week. And one of the things we want to do is our second episode of the week, we want to do like a themed thing. So we were talking about this, and Margaret said the name, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we have to do that." So we haven't planned when this is going to start. So
I already have the. But
she already knows.
I have the first episode planned out already.
Yeah.
So
the only issue we have is we have to logistics for us, our lives
times, and I mean, even if we have to record 2 of them in one day.
Yeah, we may. We want to do 2 releases, so maybe a Monday and a Thursday release. For you guys, but our Thursday releases are always going to be what, Margaret?
Terrible trends.
Bum bum bum.
Because looking back through history, there have been some things that were trendy that were terrible.
Yes, and not even in history, modern day
and history.
Yeah, so we're talking about terrible trends from beauty to medical to
using bleach and ammonia to dye your hair and give yourself kidney disease and die.
So we're going to, that's what we're going to talk about.
Foot bindings in China.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and honestly, most of these terrible trends have to do with women.
Yeah.
A lot of them are women in beauty.
Appeasing men.
Yes. Binding your feet so you have beautiful small feet.
And I don't know what just made me think of this.
I'm going to do one on foot binding.
Oh yeah,
it's
you
disgusting
have
and horrible.
But even doctors, what they used to do to women, if they were hysterical, they basically would diddle them off, just so because they're hysterical. Come on.
Yeah, but honestly, back then they probably didn't get that very often. So.
No, so they probably were like, "I'm hysterical. I gotta go to the doctor."
Or if a woman was depressed, they'd go to this hospital and give it a lobotomy.
Yeah, it's true. Women did not have it good.
My wife will not have dinner ready when I come home. Yeah. She's
help. Insane. She's lost her mind. Let's move half her brain.
She had dared to ask me why I was late for dinner.
I think we're a little tipsy still.
I think we are. I I had a whiskey and cider, and then I had a cider mimosa, because that's freaking fantastic.
Oh my god,
as well.
cider mimosas are
Oh my
good.
god.
Try that. Get the whiskey, get the black velvet, toasted caramel.
It's a sipping whiskey.
Which you can sip it if you want, but it's really good in cider.
It's really good in cider.
Like, I drank that down in, like, minutes. And then get yourself some champagne and then cider, and you can have them both. Or I think, actually, I was going to try it today and totally forgot. I might have to make another one. No, I have to drive. I can't.
I don't!
You can have it. You can make it. Putting the whiskey in and this, having like the caramel with the champagne.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I saw for a cider mimosa was they use some kind of caramel liqueur in it. So you're like, no. Margaret's making the most disgusted face at me.
It's funny. I don't like caramel, but
you like the toasted whiskey.
I know it's good. I don't know
you
why.
wouldn't like that with the
like a caramel liqueur.
I'm saying if you put the whiskey in with the champagne, do you think that would be good?
No, that would be good.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
I don't like the idea of caramel liqueur.
No, me either, because I'm not a big caramel fan.
Or liqueur is just like syrup. It's like cough syrup.
Yeah, like here's some concentrated gross for your drink.
Oh, like mouthwash. It's like a thing
those McGillicuddy's, like peppermint wintergreen.
Dr. McGillicuddy's.
Yes.
There's schnapps.
Schnapps is like, here's some mouthwash. I would have a big glass of this with some ice. It just needs to be blue and say Listerine on it.
The Listerine is less sugar in it.
I know. Listerine will at least take care of your teeth for you.
At least your teeth won't
get
have
rid of
cavities.
bacteria.
God, schnapps will give you cavities.
Yes. God, schnapps are terrible. And I remember that one time where we had a party and they were pouring all those drinks and they put that peach schnapps in there. And I got so
Colleen. Oh my god.
I wasn't the first time I got drunk, mind you, but it was the first time I got so drunk that I was spitting.
And I think you were, 19? 20?
Maybe. 20? No, I wasn't 20 yet. I think I was 18. 19? I don't know. Regardless, I vomited for quite some time, and I couldn't stand the smell of peach, the taste of peach for a year. I finally now can have peach.
It was peach tree.
It was peach. Oh my god. Ugh. Terrible. I drink so much of it. I thought I was so cool because the guys I don't even know what they put in these shots. I was thinking we were with our friends, and we had a lot of male friends, guy friends, and
it was the illicit party we had at my parents'
one
house.
One of the illicit parties.
We only had the one at my parents'.
No, there was the bonfire one where we had the peach. Remember the big bonfire one?
They didn't
we had the fireball, or the aftershock was the other one.
Aftershock and Zima. Oh my god, that's dating us for sure.
It was Ruben's fault.
That was.
the peach tree one was we had the big bonfire out back.
And our parents didn't know we had alcohol.
No.
They were home.
No, they weren't.
They weren't?
Because I was puking in your bath. No, they did not. No. They were not there, Margaret. They were out of town. I don't know. They must have went, I think it was like the 90 miler or something. Our parents were gone.
Yeah, it was just for a weekend, I think. Yeah. It wasn't very long. But I mean, I never had parties at my parents' house until I was out of school. I wasn't old. I was like barely, like almost of age. It was like that year, I think I turned. It was like within a year of turning 21. But, when you live out in the country, like, it's easier to do stuff like that. But I'll tell you, that was the party we got invited to.
Yes, the coolest thing ever happened to us.
Yes.
We got invited to our
there's
own
this
party.
big party out in Rutland. You guys should go. We're like, it's at my house. Oh, dear.
And it was the boy I thought was so cute.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, thanks. I actually am a part of that.
That's my party.
And then, remember the time we had the party here?
Oh my god.
And
that was, it's so funny, at my house, you were the one puking, and when you had the party here, I was the one vomiting.
It's because when it's at your home, you have to be more on the ball. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be on the ball. I remember getting really drunk and then, like gluing ourselves to one of our friends, and he had a wool coat, and I had like rug burn because I had my face next to it on it, and I was like, "Don't leave, don't move." I couldn't, and I had like rug burn from his coat
from his
on the
wool
side of my face. Just because I was like, "Don't," I was like paranoid, like I was so paranoid about. Yeah, it's stupid being young. God,
it's stupid.
Now I oh god.
Well, my party was first.
Oh yeah, we were younger.
Yeah, we were, because I think I was
in high school still. I think maybe. I was just out of high school.
I wasn't with Ruben, so I was probably 19.
No, because you you tackled what's his face.
Yeah, no, but your party, I was with Ruben.
Yeah.
So it was in the same ballpark a year later.
Oh, goodness. We had fun.
I had an older sister.